original cacao pods in their individual containers, and if we look, many of them have begun to sprout. So this was a bit of a smaller one. Well, so I'm going to try to not disturb this too much, although I am going to plant these within a few minutes. But there's one, there's another. So these are just the ones on the surface. The ones on the surface, there's another even longer one. So let's take a look at this pot. So this one, these were the seeds that were a little bit smaller. This is number 2. Actually not seeing any sprouted ones out of here yet. Okay, so there's one sprouted one right there out of number 2. Number 3, a little sprout. Nice one. Very nice one. Alright, and then just on the surface of the 4th one, seeing a lot of sprouting. Alright, so we're going to start potting these up. I tried 2 different methods of trying to germinate these seeds. The first was to take a plate with sphagnum moss, moisten the sphagnum moss, and then actually put the seeds in the moss. And I did 3 of them like that, and 2 of the 3, quite a few sprouted. The second method was putting this pot with layered sphagnum moss and having the seeds embedded in the layers. This method, every single one of these have sprouted, and they've sprouted nicely. So here we have a cacao seedling that is about 3 weeks old, about 3 inches tall. Was the pod, the bean, whatever you want to call it, the seed. And what it did is the seed itself opened up and pushed off that coating, and then has these 2 flaps that are left. Some of them haven't come all the way off, so here's one that's still on there, but you can see that inside there's something going on. And then that's a really good one right there. So, but in this section right here, this was one pod, and this, of the 39 on this one, only 7 aren't doing anything. This one was a slower one to grow, but there's a couple of really healthy ones in here. There's some kind of not so healthy ones. A few of them haven't done anything, but a couple of them actually look really good. So all in all, really happy with this. Probably going to get 100 seedlings out of this. The one interesting thing that's occurred over the last couple weeks here is we've had really heavy rain, and that rain is really pounded on here. So dealing with that as not a challenge, because the cacao comes from areas with very heavy rainfall, so kind of just letting it happen and not trying to manipulate the situation too much.